Yes, sir. We are here. I want to say good Sunday to everybody. Good morning to everybody. Um, Today's show is going to be about friends. How many of us have them? Friends. And the importance of friends. You know, I've been a good friend. I've been a bad friend. I've been a bogus ass nigga. Oh, gee. You know, but that's the part of living, you know, that we take for granted. You know, a lot of times we act like brothers that we hang with or cats that we hang with or we meet, you know what I mean, are supposed to be fully aware of the decisions they make or the choices they make that typically have us fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But it's growing pain, man. You know, people growing and they learning, and how we growing, we learning. A lot of shit that I used to look at as being alright, you know, as you get older, you be like, nah, that's bogus. You can't do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna jump it off today with a few testimonies about how God put certain people in your life. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is written. Believe that. And I got proof. There was an instance one time, you know, it was at the Catherine House Boys and Girls Club. There was a new person who moved to my city. His name was Smurf. Now Smurf was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Now I didn't know this until after, you know, the fact. You know what I'm saying? But when Smurf first came to the neighborhood, you know, he said in Chicago, where he from, you know what I'm saying? When you first get to a new city or a new school or whatever, you gotta let motherfuckers know your demonstration day one. So when Smurf came to East Chicago, Smurf wasn't no plaything day one. He was ready to fight whoever. He didn't give a fuck. And niggas fell in love with Smurf, you know. Mm-hmm. Yes, we did. We fell in love. We took him as our own. That's one of the first Chicago niggas. We took it as our own, you know what I'm saying? But I'm young and I'm growing into my macho-ness. So I'm testing it and I'm looking at nigga ain't that tough. Just as how I was looking. I don't even know the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm at the Catherine House Boys and Girls Club, Boys Club, East Chicago, Indiana. So there was another brother there from Gear, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say his name, you know what I mean? A lot of cats don't like their name being said, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna say his name, you know what I'm saying? I just say fees. You know what I'm saying? He's a fees. But yeah, so Fees was at the boys club. So Fees, you know, I don't know him, he don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But he got winners. He called winners to play basketball next. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never met this man in my life. I don't know this man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We was kids at the time. 16, 15, some shit like that. So anyway, Smurf and all the guys come to the gym, you know, because that's back when niggas used to go hoop at the boys club, you know what I'm saying? Get smoked out, go hoop at the boys club, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's where all the girls used to be at too, you know what I'm saying? They weren't sneaking and all that shit, you know what I mean? They was choosing. But anyway, so Smurf comes in the gym, right? So Smurf like, who got next? So Fees like, nigga, me. Now Fees was a preppy dressing young man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was because of school he was attending or he was just Kanye before Kanye, you know? But I remember vividly, he had on like a blue vest with some khakis, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Clean though, you know what I'm saying? You wanna know, you know what I'm saying? So Smurf addressing with that energy, you know, approaching with that energy. As I told y'all before, energy is transferable. Now this man was minding his business. But it didn't that transferable energy, it don't take long. You will meet your match, my boy. So anyway, you know, Smurf coming in like, nigga, who got next? So Fees like, nigga, I got next. You know what I'm saying? So Smurf like, nigga, you look at me like, nigga, whatever, nigga, we got next. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Probably skip who. So Fees gets up and he leaves. You know, when he says this to this young man, I don't imagine, I don't know, but I didn't like Smurf telling him that. Cause I'm like, nigga, you ain't from here. This is how I'm thinking. I'm a little nigga though. Smurf probably would have beat my ass in a one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? But I had heart though, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, Fees gets up, he leaves the gym, you know what I'm saying? After he tells, Smurf tell him, you know what I'm saying, nigga, we got next. So I'm thinking like, damn, you just tell him, man, I ain't saying nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just looking like, damn, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking Fees left. We all thinking he left. You know what I'm saying? Lo and behold, he come right back with the sneakers on. Now the niggas outnumbered, my nigga. He outnumbered 15 people. You know, easy. 15 niggas easy. 10 that's finna help. You know what I'm saying? So he come back to the gym, blah, skip, long story short, him Smurf exchange words. He goes down. He by himself. Now I'm impressed. I am impressed. So impressed I helped him. I helped the nigga from Gary fight my own niggas. Against my own niggas. I didn't hit any of my niggas. I just hit Smurf. You know what I'm saying? So a few of my guys, they was mad at me about this. Hey, man, you don't be helping no motherfucker that ain't from around here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know that nigga. Hey, listen. I don't know why I helped him. I don't know. You know, I really don't. I don't know what made me say, let me help this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or assist this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He held his own too, though. I give him his motherfucking props. He held his own. But I don't know what made me assist this nigga. But this how cold God is. And this how I know everything is written, man. Fast forward. Probably 6 years. Next time I see this brother, guess where I see him at? Ain't he one of the first people I see? I see him at Westville Penitentiary. Hell yeah. Be careful who you doing shit to in these streets, my boy. Because you will run into them in the penitentiary. And this is the first person I seen, too, when I got to the penitentiary. Now, I don't know if you ever been to Westville. When you go to Westville, you know what I'm saying? When you pull up, it's just like, it's the Shawshank Redemption vibe. Nigga, you pull up on the bus. You see the towers, the guard towers, and the motherfuckers with the guns at the top. And then you see the motherfuckers in the yard, you know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas been here 5 years, some of them been at 10, some of them been at 20. And you getting off the bus weighing 150 pounds, my boy. Oh yeah, that's a humbling experience. That's a humbling experience. I'm talking, I ain't never been happy to see a nigga I know like that in my life, nigga. Anyway, this where you been at, nigga? Yeah. Anywho, we get to Westville. As soon as you get off that bitch, you go like towards the gym area. That's where they give you your bag, whole nine. Then they taking your ass to 8 dorm. As soon as you get to 8 dorm, you know what I'm saying? You basically in no man's land, because you know what I'm saying? Unless you went down there with some niggas you don't really know nobody in 8 dorm. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we go to Child. Now, once I got my job, I found out I was gonna be working. They sent me to EC side. I was gonna be working in the kitchen and shit. I get my job, boom, now I'm on EC side, on LC side, industrial kitchen and shit. Going towards that way. Motherfucking, we going to lunch. You know what I'm saying? Now, everything in there, your first week, your first couple of days, you nervous, nigga. You don't know what the fuck to expect in a penitentiary. What the fuck is you talking about? And I grew up in jail, juvenile. You know, I met a lot of niggas. So I moved around that bitch, I started seeing everybody I know from my juvenile to prison pipeline. You know, niggas who took that same route. You know what I mean? But anyway, when we get to the cafeteria, the first person I see is this nigga Fees. You hear me? And that could have went left quick, because Gary was in that bitch deep, and they was in my dorm heavy. You hear me? All them niggas, Squirrel, motherfucker, Jonathan Brown, motherfucking, Marlon from motherfucking, from GI, man, shit, them niggas was deep in that bitch. GI was deep in that big duck, all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only East Chicago nigga in that motherfucker. So thank God I helped that boy. But that's how cold God is. God knew you gonna need a friend, and he's the friend you're gonna need. Yeah, that's how cold God is, man. So that was a friendship that formed off me just listening to God. God told me to help that nigga. It had to been him, because I didn't know the man. You know what I'm saying? Another story. Me and Smurfy ended up getting cool. You know what I'm saying? So this is another story about how you can get into it with a nigga that you ain't never sat down and had a conversation with. You know what I'm saying? Because like, with this generation is missing out, just ask a motherfucker about a motherfucker. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it the old school way. You got to go holler at a nigga you interested in knowing. Like how Guthrie niggas do this is a history lesson. Guthrie niggas, we want to know a nigga, get to know a nigga, flag him down and tell him smoke something. Fuck you talking about? Lil Ankman was the last generation that did that. You know what I'm saying? That reached out and hollered at niggas who was older than them and wanted to holler at us and kick it with us, you know what I'm saying? That's why them niggas was groomed how they was groomed, though. Lil Boo and Ant and all them niggas, they was hanging around us. These other niggas, they just listening to lyrics and acting droll. But anyway, friendship, man. It's an important thing. You gotta make sure you make the right friendship because you never know where you're gonna be in life where you might need a motherfucker. And I needed that man at that time because boy, a lot of people who run these streets doing all this shit, you don't understand that it's people that's coming home or people that you family members you doing shit to. They got long reach in the penitentiary, man. They can have you touched in that motherfucker, my boy. For real. So you might be a renegade going on the street, but you get behind the penitentiary, you done something to the wrong nigga, bro. You gonna get a beating. So it's important to make sure, you befriend the right motherfuckers. Another thing about friendship, I've been bogus, you know what I'm saying? Whether you was at a young age or at an old age, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be mindful who your friends is, especially when you're dealing with drugs and shit like that. One time when we was shorty, we like 15 years old, we smoked Sherm, smoking Woo. Now we was influenced a lot by music and movies, just like this generation is, you know what I'm saying? We sit up and talk about them, but we being hypocrites on the cool, nigga. We was influenced by that shit too, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know what I'm saying? First time I seen the motherfucker smoking Sherm, I was in the movie Colors. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was doing it too. Getting shermed out on bullshit. But anyway, we had a friend, right? Me and my one partner. We we used to Peter Pan our backwoods. We'd take a stick of sherm, wet, and we put it in our backwood with weed. We rolled, we call it Peter Pan. So we had a homeboy. He that mind you, we kids, man. This nigga, he ride up orders and shit. Just want to hit the weed. Be careful who you asking to hit weed, man. You don't know how they thugging. They might be thugging a little different than you. You know what I'm saying? And most wild niggas they ain't sober, my boy. If they is, it's gonna kill them when they go to the penitentiary and gotta wake up to that shit. But anyway, yeah, we had to let the nigga hit the weed. He rides off like, man, what the fuck y'all get me, man? I feel like I'm floating. That's how this shit made you feel. That was an instance of when I was a fake friend, allowing my friend to take something that could have, a mind altering drug at that, you know what I'm saying, that could have sent them over the moon. And that's another thing we gotta be mindful of. When we getting high, running the streets, thugging with these niggas, you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying, your common sense, your mind capacity, your brain strength, it's not the same as your homeboy. So you fuck around, be getting high, popping pills, boom, you know what I'm saying? These are mind altering drugs. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, he ain't mentally prepared for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So this shit gonna consume him on a different rate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be cool when y'all together, but when you leave, niggas start doing weird shit. Niggas be doing weird shit off that dope, my nigga, I'm telling you. And these bitches will be the first one to tell you. I'll tell you shit. That's why I quit fucking with that shit, man. That shit had you in niggas' inbox and in your homeboy's girl inbox, nigga, 3, 4 in the morning. Oh, gee, I violated before. Jumped in one of my good niggas, bitch inbox. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in love with her no more, no shit like that. But that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But you have that shit. It's 3, 4 in the morning, nigga, and you scrolling up and down Facebook, and she on that motherfucker. She high her goddamn self off the shit or drunk or whatever. And it's 3, 4 in the morning. And she looking lustful coming down my motherfucking timeline. You in violation, bitch. You don't got no reason to be bringing your ass down no timeline at no 3, 4 in the morning. And you know we all out here off dope. Pig. Now, yeah, I'm wrong for motherfucking giving into the temptation. But you wrong too. We putting accountability on you hoes too. Y'all don't even need to be friends with a lot of our friends. Because most of my niggas is dogs. So I ain't even gonna be mad at them for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I got a bad bitch. I ain't mad at no nigga. Now if you keep doing it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a problem. But you put your shot in, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be mad at you the first time trying to hit my bitch, nigga. You supposed to. If you ain't my boy, you know what I'm saying? Now if you my boy, you don't supposed to do no shit like that. No bueno. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've done it. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't no cur about it neither though. I ain't just act like, you know what I'm saying? Admission of guilt, nigga, let it be known. Yeah, shit, and my nigga was so crazy. He so like me. That nigga like, nigga, that's what you want, shit? Hey, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be careful with that, because a lot of niggas act like they players and they're not. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas ain't ready for that shit. Niggas be trying to hit niggas' hoes. When nigga hit yours, you gonna be hurt. I'm telling you, especially motherfucker hit one that you really, 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 really love. Like you love this one, huh? Ooh, that shit hurt, boy. And I couldn't listen to Bankroll Fresh for 6 months. Pull up unannounced, you probably see you, bro. You hear me? Niggas will get your ass back, boy. For real, for real. You know, pause for the cause. This show is brought to you by Red Moscato, Sweet Aromatic Backwoods, and my motherfucking job is Better at Bay, because that's who pay my motherfucking bills. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the shit that put me to sleep and keep me in the house. My little pregnant big mom, you know what I mean? And be tripping, be in good space. I mean, because I was a bad baby daddy the first time too, which equally as a friend, you know what I'm saying? But I was 17, you know, I didn't know what I was preparing for. I was just nutting, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know, so I wasn't really there in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I was running from my pride, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know, you know what I mean? So now I'm trying to do it the right way, and that's the part about living, when then you get to make up for some of those mistakes you made, you know what I'm saying? You know, and just probably be a better person, be a better friend, you know what I'm saying? Because one of the reasons I stopped selling drugs, and this goes to this, you know, a lot of people I screaming GD, BD, vice schools, whatever it is you screaming, my nigga. If you really read your organization's literature, then you will see that if we live by those laws, we're damn to be sin free. You know what I'm saying? Because we wouldn't be giving mind altering drugs to our brother. We wouldn't be fucking up our community. And we'll be partaking and sharing our black dollar by keeping that motherfucker revolving within our community. But we so far gone, and the young niggas far gone. You know what I'm saying? We're not being friends to the generation before us. You know what I mean? Because we don't talk to them. A lot of cats who, you know, I got an OG that used to get a lot of slack. My nigga Ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Ghetto wasn't putting niggas on no missions. Ghetto was trying to get you some money. You want to get some money and fuck some bitches. You know what I'm saying? That was his thing. You know what I'm saying? He'll let you hang around him, little nigga. Come on, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I started first hanging with them niggas, I was trying to be a motherfucking lookout. Now you gotta look out. Now I look out, nigga. Shit. Just trying to get in that trap shit. And that motherfucker was booming. But we gotta go back to being friends to our young homies, because it's wisdom that you gotta drop on them young boys. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here comparing yourself to them, talking about you a stepper. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who know that. You know what I mean? You gotta only be saying that for the new generation. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, you ain't got no reason to be saying you get out like that. Just real talk. But we gotta get back to the generation. The only way we're gonna get the new generation, the only way we're gonna get them is if we put our voice in our face on this camera, man, because you ain't going to talk to them one-on-one. Give you an example. I had a good little homie, little Bo, and my nigga, little Pooh. You know, I'm always back and forth from home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always on the move. You know what I mean? I typically go home when I'm broke. So on this occasion, when I go home, you know what I'm saying? I always end up getting around with some young niggas, but it's the niggas I like though. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, I'm hanging with one nigga Pooh, right? So, you know, I find out what's going on. I'm standing at the little chick crib for the man. Pooh's a friend, you know what I'm saying? Type of nigga, you see you fucked up, nigga, come on. You ain't got no paper, nigga, come on. I gotta help you do something, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of little nigga he was, so I had love for this little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had love for little Bo too, you know what I mean? So, I fucked around, tried to holler at Devin at the time when Bo was hollering, you know, but I've been flirting with Devin all my motherfucking life, trying to hit that black. But you know what I'm saying? That was as a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to holler at Devin. So she like, I fuck with Bo. I'm thinking she talking about old school Bo. I ain't even think she, you know what I'm saying, fucking with, you know, this is when I first found out that, you know what I'm saying, they was cougars. Nah, shit. Y'all cougars. Nah, shit. So, I'm thinking she's talking about old school Bo. So I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? She said, you don't know Bo. I'm like, I don't fuck with Bo. You know what I'm saying? Like old school Bo. Like, man, Bo ain't rocking like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck, you know, business, but I ain't out here, you know. But, long story short, I guess she did to tell him. So now he looking at me sideways, not knowing I don't know. It's really just a misunderstanding. You see what I'm saying about that? I'm thinking she talked. I was actually impressed when I found out it was her. You know what I'm saying? That's another story. So anyway, I catch you back to, you know what I'm saying? I found out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I see how this shit going. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, I see how this shit finna. And I got a little family member on one side of the shit, and I got my little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, bam. And I'm the older one of these niggas. So I'm like, let me try to be the mediator. You know what I'm saying? Because I see ain't nobody else finna say shit to these niggas. So I stopped Bo at the palace. Boom. Now, man, you already got it in his mind. He feeling some kind of way. Because he think I tried to holler at his bitch. Now, these niggas, little niggas serious about their bitches, man. I'm telling you. So anyway, I approach him and shit. I'm like, hey, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and call folks, little folks. Go ahead and call folks. You know what I'm saying? Pool, talking about pool, man. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas squash that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this to him in front of all his little shooters and friends or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. I'm like, man, go and call folks. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hanging with folks. I say, go and call folks. Y'all squash that shit, my nigga. This is the type of friend I am. You know what I'm saying? But you got to live. You know what I'm saying? And I, you know, to see you, I've lost so many times. Like, let me try to prevent this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, go on call him, my nigga. Y'all put that shit to rest. You know what I'm saying? Folks, holla at you. Y'all have to squash that shit. His guys felt the need to, you know, tell them, you know, end the conversation. We up out of here, man. They try to hear what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So later on that night, we ended up there to having a couple words and shit. I leave, you know what I'm saying? I think shortly after that, I moved again. I moved back to Arizona. Moved to Arizona. And yeah, unfortunately, them brothers ended up killing themselves. When I went back home, I mean, killing each other. When I went back home this last go round, my homeboy told me, he say, not my homeboy, one of his, Bo brother, he say, hey, my nigga, you told him right, but you just said it wrong. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, he might be right. I may have said it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I'll work on my delivery. But to the younger generation, y'all got to get less sensitive about how motherfuckers say stuff to y'all. You know, I grew up in an era where fuck how he said it. Nigga, is it true? You know what I'm saying? I don't give, you know, we had motherfuckers in talking nice to you, nigga. Like, for instance, I remember one time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say folks' name. It was a situation, you know what I'm saying? Folks was, you know what I'm saying, taking some work, you know what I'm saying? So, OG, who was taking the shit, I'm buying the shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? It was a deal of a lifetime. You know what I'm talking about? The boys selling the dope so cheap. I wanted to tell you, go get all of it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't know where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? But I just know he got some dope. So, long story short, I go to my nigga. I go to my nigga Booney. Now Booney, we got a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Our shit is founded on honesty, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we decide, hey, nigga, all right, you ready to politic about that little situation? All right, yeah, nigga, come on. We gonna grab, we gonna smoke. No, shit, look, this is what I did, nigga. And we tell each other the truth. So we was always able to get over shit that we may have done to each other. And we done some bogus shit to each other. You know what I'm saying? Involving these women. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's involving women, nigga. We ain't stole nothing to kill each other. We talking about a woman, nigga. I ain't finna fuck, you know, say fuck my dog. You know what I'm saying? Over a woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, I come from the era of lick back. You try to fuck mine, I'm trying to fuck yours. And we played that game so long, we don't even play it no more. You know what I'm saying? But we was young. But anyway, yeah, I tell a nigga, good morning, baby. Yeah, what the fuck I was gonna say, looking at that ass. But yeah, you know, being a real friend, man, you know, you can't just be out here being bogus to each other, man, and then, you know, not apologizing to each other, man, you know. You gotta get to a point, you know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers out here beefing or holding on to grudges, motherfuckers just ain't said I'm sorry. This generation, they did try to hear I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That shit is. Real for real. But yeah, man, in this game though, man, it's gonna be like that, man. You just gotta I encourage brothers to get back to speaking to each other. A lot of shit misunderstandings. You know what I'm saying? Especially involving these women. You know what I mean? And be a friend, man. I'm gonna leave on this last story. I ain't gonna say his name neither. Like I said, a lot of these brothers, I don't like their names being said. You know what I'm saying? Or their face being seen, which I don't understand. This is the new wave. But yeah, I was 17, just lost a friend. You know what I mean? This was a real friend, nigga. You got somewhere to lay your head, nigga, come on. You hungry, nigga, come on. You know what I'm saying? But he got killed. And one of my older partners, you know what I'm saying? He going to revenge my homie's death, you know what I'm saying? And I had already been bucking my little shots, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like really going on that kind of mission, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I was ready. So I'm like, hey, my nigga, I'm finna go with you. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, Jake, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? And he went on and he did what he did. Long story short, he was a friend to me in that moment because even though I went to jail that summer, I went to jail every summer, but I played basketball every year. I was cold, nigga. The teachers passed me to play, you know what I'm saying? So 17, I go to jail that summer for getting some pussy. Oh yeah, in the state of Indiana, I don't give a fuck how old you is, nigga. If you 17 and the girl 15, 14, she a freshman, sophomore, whatever, her mama could press charges on you, put your ass in jail. I ended up going to jail with the girl fucking brother, nigga, that chop. I got out of jail fucked up again because I had no right to go to jail in the first fucking place. Yes, that was it. But yeah. So while I was in jail, I prayed. You know what I'm saying? That summer, I ain't go to jail for the shit my homeboy went to jail for. He ended up going to prison doing 20 years. You know what I'm saying? But by him telling me no, you know what I'm saying? This ain't for you. I didn't go do 20 years. Instead, I did 21 days. I said a prayer. I asked God, man, put me around people that don't do nothing but play basketball. He sent me to Indianapolis. I went to Indianapolis, Arlington. When I got there, they give you the little pamphlet of the schedule of basketball, whatever. It's the first time ever that they ever played East Chicago Central. You know what I'm saying? So everything is pre-written, man. I believe in my life, man, and my heart. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can prevent certain shit entering your life by making certain decisions. That's that free will. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like what's for you is for you. You're gonna get it as long as you find your purpose, your goal, and you speak on God, man. So and it's power in prayer. So when I pray and I say, God, put me around people that don't do nothing, play basketball, and He granted me that so much so that I ended up playing East Chicago Central that year at Central, and we won, nigga, on the game, on the final second play by me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So He called, He was showing me that He'd give me whatever I want, as long as I just live right by Him. But one of the terrible decisions I made when I got to Indianapolis is I went hanging around the exact same people that I was hanging around in East Chicago. So any young man watching, man, when you pray for something and God gives it to you, you know what I'm saying? Be mindful that He will take it away from your ass to remind you that you got that because of Him. So anytime I prayed, anytime I kept God in my life, you know what I mean, I've always succeeded and He gave me anything I wanted. You know what I mean? It's once you get it, remaining humble, not becoming arrogant, not becoming feeling like you are the cause or I got it out the mud, nigga. No. God helped. And He helped us all this past year with all that damn money. And we took it and we utilized it in a lot of the wrong ways. So, be mindful when you get your blessings, man. It ain't always about thinking you hit a lick or you got over, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a blessing if you went through and it got to your hand. It was meant for you to do something with it. So fortunately, a lot of us didn't. You know what I mean? Now I'm doing a bootleg version of the shit when it could have been professional. But anyway, man, be a friend. You know what I mean? Look out for your motherfucking partners. If you see your partner slipping, he down, man, give him some game, speak some life into him. You know what I mean? Your woman the same way. You know what I mean? Taking care of my girl in a whole new way, man, because we getting older and you're going to need a woman to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, more power to you, brothers, man. I wish everybody the best. Remember, be a friend, man. I forget to take my woman to church, put the Lord on it because society's got these women going crazy.